Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here is a new study vlog for you all, and in my today's vlog I'll be covering few amazing tips which can help us crack board exams. So without any further ado, let's get into our today's vlog. So as soon as I come back from school, I always say that prepare a to-do list on what the tasks you have to complete. My first task for today was reading the entire chapter of The Making of Global World from NCRT, and I have done that. Along with that, I did some PYQs and important questions. Most probably I focused on objective type questions because that is somewhere where we lose our most of the marks. Assertion reasoning based questions are something which will almost take away our marks, so please concentrate on those type of questions, and we will be getting 40% ka competency based question, and you will be able to answer any type of question, kitna bhi typical ho, kitna bhi tough ho. You will be able to answer it only if your NCRT is clear. So guys, my only thing is read NCRT well. And when I talk about how to remember history, dates, places, guys, there is nothing that you have to remember in this. Read your textbook twice or thrice. Okay, I know reading NCRT is such a boring task, especially history ko bar bar padna. It is something which is literally gonna eat our brain. So what I'm saying is, if you're facing difficulty in remembering the historical places and dates, make a sheet for them, paste it in front of your table, recall them every day for 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm sure that you will ace good marks in the objective type questions. And as many of you guys are asking how many marks I got in both the pre-boards, that too in SST. So let me just say that in SST, in pre-board 2 I got 48 out of 50, and for pre-board 1 I got 43 out of 50, and every teacher of mine are doing strict correction for pre-boards. However, what they are doing is for our sake, so we should never take that in a bad way. However, if we get good or bad, nobody's gonna care about this pre-boards, right? Everything you have to show is in your board exams, so let's do our best. And here are few important questions of biology which our bio ma'am gave us. Our ma'am usually gives questions every day for our daily practice. Sometimes having to do all that studying and catching up with reading from previous weeks feels like a drag, and it can be overwhelming because together with the studying we come across a wave of questions where we doubt ourselves that do I even understand these readings, or am I going to be able to write something interesting and relevant in the exam paper, or am I going to do this right thing, and am I good enough to do this? Yes, you will get such questions. These thoughts and these questions are obvious but can lead to difficult feelings that may interfere with your inner motivation. So to generate that motivation, you can try some tips such as, do not blame yourself for procrastinating now and then. Obviously, in this age, procrastination is something very common, but what you can do is make yourself aware of the task, and you should be self-motivated that, oh, instead of this procrastination, I can complete my task more sooner than doing it later. So let's just do that. And one last tip which I want to say is, remember that studying can be challenging and take you out of your comfort zone. So exactly, okay, let me take a nice example. Hiking of mountain Kilimanjaro. You remember that it's not so easy and it's even uncomfortable, but just imagine the pleasure you get at that height. Okay, when you feel the fresh air and when you reach the destination, you get a sense of achievement and you will be satisfied. So that is what the case is. Focus on the outcome and not the struggle. Even when you're preparing for the exams, don't give up. Don't focus on the struggle but focus on the outcome. If you struggle now, outcome will be sweet. Now let's talk about the chapter trigonometry and applications of trigonometry. So this chapter is a little confusing, but if you understand the basics and solve as many problems as you can, this will be the easiest chapter in the 10th syllabus. So yeah, even I need to get more practice in this chapter. And here I have a few tips which were said by our seniors. So let's just go through them. So first tip says, study all the basics of trigonometric angles. Second is, use the trick to learn 3 basic functions of trigonometry. Obviously, when we learn through YouTube, we have got a lot of tricks, but this trick is the most common in every video. Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. So this is something which will help us to remember the ratios of trigonometry. Perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is P by H, is sin theta. Base by hypotenuse, which is B by H, is cos theta. And perpendicular by base, which is tan theta. So that's very simple. And if we do reciprocal of all these three ratios, we get cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. And the next important concept is listing out all the important identities of trigonometry. We have three main identities. Learn them perfectly. If you want, make a formula sheet and paste it in front of your table. And practice, prove the trigonometric identities that you have to prove. LHS is equals to RHS. Those questions will carry a lot of marks, so do practice them. And finally, I just want to say that maths is a subject which always fascinates you when you clearly understand it. You feel it easy, and you have to always learn the formulas by heart and never follow rote learning. Understand the concept behind the formula also. Solve the entire exercise, and if you find any question difficult, mark it so that you can again resolve them. And finally, just remember, the more you practice maths, the more it becomes easier for you. And let's see if even I will follow this, because even I don't follow. Let's see, from now I'll do this. Bye.